Hi everyone, I'm Joe Borgia from the NBA Replay Center. Welcome to this special edition of Making the Call, discussing traveling violations. While the rule is very simple, when you take into account the speed and quickness of our players, when the player actually gathers the ball, and oh by the way, was there any illegal contact on the play, you will see why this is a very complex call to make. We're going to discuss two of the most common areas dealing with traveling. Let's start with the pivot foot. Kawhi Leonard faces up Kent Bazemore and establishes his left foot as his pivot foot. By rule, Kawhi must release his dribble prior to moving his pivot foot. While in real speed this is hard to see, when you slow the video down, you can see he steps forward with his left foot prior to releasing his dribble, making this a traveling violation. Please note, while the lead official on the baseline is closest to the play, he is also looking for illegal contact. Therefore, the outside official, or the trail, assists with traveling on these plays when he has little action in his primary area, and hence, the call is made by him. Solomon Hill receives a pass from Tim Frazier and establishes his left foot as his pivot. From the broadcast angle, this may be difficult to pick up. However, other angles show Solomon moved his pivot foot to the left prior to releasing his dribble, thus committing a traveling violation as called by the trail official. The other common basketball move where traveling comes into question is on a drive to the basket. Let's start in Sacramento, where a player receives a pass above the tip of free throw circle and lays it in without taking a dribble. Let's see if this basket should count. Rudy Gobert controls Gordon Hayward's pass with his right foot on the floor. This is the point where he is considered to have gathered the ball, and by rule, he is allowed 2 steps to shoot, pass, or come to a stop. The first step is when his left foot touches the floor, and his second step is when his right foot touches the floor. While Rudy covered a lot of ground taking those 2 steps, this is a legal play and not a traveling violation. In this next example, here is a play commonly seen in NBA games, the Euro step. As Sean Kilpatrick drives to the basket, his foot movement appears to be unorthodox, but by rule, it is only 2 steps. Sean gathers the ball with his right foot on the floor, and step 1 is when his left foot touches the floor. Here is where the Euro step comes into play because his second step is to the right and not forward, which has the appearance of being unorthodox. So, regardless of which direction a player takes his steps, he is allowed 2 after the gather. Score the goal.